Hello guys, and welcome to another profile tree video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can choose and customize a Wix template. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So if you don't already have an account with Wix, it's very simple to sign up. So go ahead and click Get Started. Now you can either sign up by creating an email and password through the Wix site itself, or if you would prefer, you can go ahead and sign up with a Google account or a Facebook account. Now, since we already have a account with Wix itself, we're going to go ahead and just log in. So I'm going to go ahead and skip this now. So the login process for new users will be different compared to users that already have an account. So the difference between what we have on the actual brand new or with a brand new platform is that you will be asked to create a brand new site. Whilst with us, now that we've logged in, we could just create a new site through here. But anyway, pretty much the same thing. You would just go and select Use Wix Editor. Now there's two platforms on Wix itself. You do have the Wix Studio platform, and you also have Wix Editor, both of which are really, really good. Wix Studio, I would say, is more of a intermediate to an advanced platform to use compared to the Wix Editor itself. If you are just starting off, I would recommend to use Wix Editor. So go ahead and click on this. So the brilliant thing about Wix is that it does have AI now. So you could choose to use AI or you could do without. Now, ideally, you want to use AI or just the actual generated text, just to give you an idea on what your site's actually going to look like. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to just set up without the chat. So this is where it's going to ask us what type of website we want to create. So there's multiple different options for a website. You can either have an e-commerce website or an online store, or you could choose to have a brochure website. So there's multiple different choices. As you can see here, there's online store, you've got portfolio, you've got a blog, you've got consultant, technology company, and so on. So there's several different options in order to get your business up and running. So even if I wanted to go for a mechanic, you're going to see that I've got several different options for mechanic. You've got mechanical contractor and so on. So many different types of templates to choose from. So let's just go for one of these now. I'll just say mechanic. I'm going to go ahead and continue. So you can see here, it's going to prepare our dashboard. This is the very first thing that it's going to do. So this is our back end for the actual website itself. Now you'll see here, this is us pretty much getting set up. So there you go. It's saying, what's the name of your business? ProfileTree Beginners. Okay, we can go ahead and just skip that. And skip. Services, skip as well. Skip that. Useful tools. So pretty much just go through the list here. Add your business details, add your working hours, services, staff, useful tools, whatever way you're going to have your website. If, of course, it doesn't occur for you, then you can just go ahead and skip and click the X on the top right. So here we go. We're loading into the dashboard now. So we're going to see a couple of different areas here. Okay, so this is as important as the front end of the website. So the left side here, you'll have the option to go ahead and look at your SEO. There's website SEO, mobile app, and so on. You've got your analytics as well to look at real time or basically just to have an overview on how the actual website's doing. On the top right here, this is what we're going to be focusing on, which is to design that website, because what we want to do is take a look at the actual templates. So two options here. You can go ahead and create a blank template from scratch, which is generating a design with AI. Or if you would like, you can go ahead and customize a template. So much prefer to go ahead and customize a template. So this is how you would do this. Go ahead and pick a template. Now, since we've already selected a mechanic for a start, it's going to go ahead and give us the best matches for our template. So you can see here, there's several different options. So quite a lot, actually. Some of them are automobile repair shop, auto parts store, and so on. Now, just because it says that that's the name for it, doesn't mean that you can't not use it. So again, highly recommend to just pick whatever one you would like to use and then just go from there. Now, before you start deciding, all right, I want to go for that template, I'm going to go ahead and click edit and so on. What you would like to do first, or what you should do first, is view the actual template before making any decisions. Therefore, this way you can see how the actual website's going to look before you start editing the site. So that's what I'm going to show you as well, which is editing the actual site itself. So I'm actually liking to look at this one. I'm going to view it first before I make any decisions. Okay, so very simple, very basic, and it's something that we could probably update as well. So I'm happy enough with this. I like the structure of the website. It's very simple and plain, but it is something that I can change up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and select edit this site. So once you've edited that site, it's going to bring you to this loading screen, and I'm going to go ahead and skip ahead. So once you are loaded into the actual site itself, you can see that we did skip the AI generative text earlier on. It'll ask you again whether you want to go for it. Just for the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and click X, and we'll just go for what we have. Alrighty, so you can see here on our left side, it'll tell you what you've got. You've got your elements, you've got your sections, pages and menu, site design, ad apps, and so on. Now to click off this, just click anywhere on the screen and then click again. So just double click and so you can zoom in. If you don't zoom in, you'll not have the option to edit the site, as you can see. It'll basically tell you that you can add a section, and you can, that's pretty much as you can do here, or you could do a quick edit. So for me, zoom in. Okay, so now getting to the part of customization. So firstly, we've got the actual template set up. Again, there's multiple different choices for a website template. So do have a good look at some of the templates that Wix has to offer. There's several different options there. I've just went ahead and picked the one that they've recommended, or the best matched one. So changing and customizing a template is very, very easy to do. So here we have, let's just say I want to go ahead and change the background of this particular section. It's very simple. So just go ahead and click on it. You'll get a little menu on the top, which will ask you to change the background. Go ahead and click on it. And you'll see here that we don't have a background. No. Now, the reason for this is I'm going to assume that this is actually a background for the page site. So before we even get to changing that background, I'm going to go ahead and change the site design. And I'm going to go ahead and change the page background. So you'll see here that this is the page background. I'm going to go ahead and just keep that as a solid color. Now I can go ahead and go back to this and make a change on the background. So they've got different options. You can go for color, you can go for images, or you can go for video. My recommendation, definitely just go for an image. Video can tend to slow down the website. Now, Wix has its own stock free images as well, or you could choose Unsplash, so it's completely up to yourself. I'm just going to go for a car. So a couple of different options here. Let's see. Okay, so we'll just go for this one. Okay, so that's perfect. I'm happy enough with that. But now you could see here, our issue is the fact that our actual text now is, it's a little bit too hard to see. So this is where you can customize it by double clicking on it, making it more bold, or changing the actual font or text, whatever way you want to go about it, as you can see. Now, for the background here itself, it is a little bit too bright for my liking, so I can go ahead and customize this so that the actual image opacity is darker. So I'm going to keep this black, and I'm going to change the image opacity so it's a little darker. So that looks a little bit better to me. Now I can read it a little bit better. I do feel as if the text is a little cramped just because of the spacing on the background image here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the toolbar just on the top here. And what I'm going to do is adjust the size of this section. So you can actually do it in two ways. You can either go for the route or method that I'm doing now, which is selecting a specific number for it, which is, let's just say 800. And you can see how that's expanded that. Or another option, which would be clicking, dragging, and dropping. So you'll see the number on the left side there, just beside width, where you can actually see and view the number. So there you go. And I can increase it. Just like that. So then on top of this as well, I can like adjust this as well. So whatever way you want to go about this, it's as simple as it is. It is quite literally just a drag and drop builder. So that is our first section complete. So that's what we call, this part is what we call a hero section. Now, if you want to organize the way your website is, you can go ahead and select your sections, and then you could just say, okay, this is going to be a hero section. So you can actually name these. Now, to organize it even better as well, if you select tools and then select the layers, you'll be able to see what parts you can enter. So hero section, services, promotional, benefits, and brands. So it is very easy to work your way around. Now, when it comes to the color, because that's color green, I want to stick with that sort of color as well. I'm going to go for that same one. See if we can find more of a greeny color. Darker than that. Okay, I'm happy enough with that. So they've got like a color wheel here as well, so you can pretty much adjust this. Now, we have changed the text here, and we've changed the actual font and boldness of it, but it hasn't changed it for the rest of the site. The quickest, easiest way to do that is by selecting site design on your left side and then going to the text theme and changing the heading font. And as well as this, you can change the paragraph font as well. So Barlow Medium. So you can see how that's changed everything. And you can also customize the style for the paragraphs as well. So you can individually do them if you need to. Colors as well, you're able to change it through here. So if there's ones that are color green, you can change it. You can apply it for all. You can see that it will do that. So that's how easy it is to customize and change certain parts on the website. So now the next part is adding elements or creating a brand new section from scratch. Again, very, very simple to do. So if you select add section just in between these two lines, then it'll give you a couple of generated sections already. So they've got like the welcome, about, team, contact, promotion, and so on. So they've got a couple of different options here. I want to go for more of a split design, so I'll just go for this one. Okay. Now, I'm probably just going to go ahead and delete that button and delete this. I'm going to adjust this so that it's a little higher or lower. And then I'm going to have a picture of a car here. So image again. And then we'll probably just use Unsplash, car, green, keep it in theme. Or we could actually just use that dial there that actually looks speedometer. Yep. So that's perfectly fine. And then again, what I'll just do just for this video is we can add elements and text and heading. So you would just put it here. You can see how you're attaching to the column. Now you see there that we've got an issue. That's because the size of it is a little bit too big. So we're just going to adjust that so it's a little bit smaller. Okay. And then we'll just copy and paste the text here. but this time we will make the font smaller. Okay. Just like that. Okay, so it's as easy as it is to add buttons in. You can see all your elements are going to be here. So you could just click it, drag it, drop it. And that's how easy it is. Now, if you are going to have buttons, all it requires for you to do is click on it, select link, and you could choose pages, you could choose web addresses, sections or anchors, emails, and so on. So that's how easy it is to change such sections or even build sections from scratch. Now, the most important part to a website is going to be your header and your footer. So you can see with this one, it's already got everything in, hence why I would recommend to use the templates. Now, if you are wanting to change, let's just say, the logo, you can go ahead and delete these. You can actually expand this as well. I would recommend to use a strip. Drop it in. Lower it. And then I can add sections into this layouts. You can see how I can do 2 columns. And then I can actually put that into a column. So that is quite literally how easy it is to change parts of the website. It will just require a little bit of playing about. But once you have got an idea, obviously we'd put our logo here. So we would just have the layout to the left. So that gives us an option to put our logo there. But yes, that is how easy it is to create a website using one of the customizable templates. Now, to change and get to different pages, you would just select the top left and you'll be able to go to About Us, Services, Pricing Plans, Insurance, and so on, or you can manage the pages just below. But I'll cover that in another video just to explain adding pages, adding sections, and using Anchor as well. Hopefully this video has helped. If you guys have any questions at all, just let us know in the comment section below. But other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much for watching.